everybody, it's Diana and Carissa with the Diana Will Lending Team, powered by Princeton Mortgage. We want to talk to you today about documents you need to have in your possession when you fill out your application. And then maybe we'll dive a little bit into why we need them, but why it's so important to have them. So first thing that we always want, the very first piece of information that we want from you is
pay stubs.
Pay stubs. We want to see your income. Carissa, why is income the number one piece of information we want to see?
Income is what we base the whole entire loan off of. So if we don't have your income accurate, we can't tell you what price range to shop for or what your monthly payment would be.
Okay, and so when we say your income accurate, income is messy. So if you say that you work 40 hours a week and make $20 an hour on the phone, but then we get your paycheck stub and it says you work 38.5 hours, does that mean we can use 40?
No. So that would bring us into a variable hour situation, and so we're going to have to get even more documentation to average your hours over the most recent year.
So if you haven't been on the job for a year or 2 years and you're in a variable income situation, it's a problem.
It's a problem, but it's something that we can solve with a conversation and adjust you into a different loan product. But unless we have that information, we don't know.
Okay, so we definitely need paycheck stubs up front. We cannot decision an application until we have seen paycheck stubs.
We cannot accurately decision an application without pay stubs.
Correct. Okay, so the next piece of information we want is assets.
Absolutely. We don't know what loan program to put you in if we don't know what kind of assets you have. And even if we're putting you in a zero down program, sometimes you have to have reserves, which is just money you keep in your bank account to make sure you're comfortable.
All right, the next piece, which has become more and more important, is that 2-year work history. So we're gonna ask you for your W-2s for the previous 2 years. And if you're self-employed, we're gonna ask you for 2 years worth of tax returns, business and personal.
Yes. And it's okay if you've had more than one job. It's okay if you've had 2 jobs. We just need to know, and we need to know the time frames that you were at those jobs. So don't buy into the myth that you have to have your job for 2 years to purchase.
Correct. And then the last piece is just identification, right? So we need a government issued, non-expired ID or passport to finish an application. So if you can be prepared with all of those pieces of the puzzle, and you go online to dianawillteam.com to fill out your application, we can get your application process like that.